Okay, so best town to start in right now, pre-release, with has the most content and the most stuff to do, is GK, which is Gaul Kor. So if you look on the Mortal Online map, you can see it's in the top northeast corner of the world. So I'll pull the map over here just to show you. So basically, it's right up here. Now what people are doing is they're in the Tephra mines, so they're mining already to make Kron and Ogmian armor, I guess. And then there's a dungeon here called the Riser Dungeon, which is spawned. So you can go in there and you can actually fight mobs and whatnot in the game right now. So I'll just take a quick little rip around here and give you some information on it. Now, these are called blast furnaces, and what they are is where you basically melt down the highest ore in the game to make the best armor in the game. So Gaul Kor is a mining town, and I'm not sure of all the lore on it, but obviously there was massive battles fought here at one time because the place is destroyed. There's 0 guards, so a lot of people are here because you can spar in town, and you don't have to worry about like guards hitting you or not. So when you come to GK, you spawn in, there's going to be these barrels or chests laying around. I'll just open one up here real quick. Now there's armor in there you can get. So I suggest if you're going to be a heavy fighter, you take the Tindremic Knight armor and a torch, because when you die, this stuff will stay with you and won't be deleted right now. This guy has food, like eating milk and butter and cream and all that will make you fat. You use salt to dehydrate yourself, because sometimes you get too fat as a character and you lose stat points, so you want to go down a bit. Now I'm going to take you to a couple other spots here real quick. In my opinion, this is definitely the best spot. There's, during the day, like there's only a few people kicking around here right now, which is good, so we're not hearing a bunch of talking. Right here is where you can craft some of your stuff. There's a few guys here. See, just check out the armor. Like you can see that might be scale that he's using in the armor. Like you can see the definition of it. Anyways, barrels here, supplier like materials here. You don't have to buy any of this steel and that, it's all in the barrels. Like for casters, mages, this is where you're gonna need gold to pick this up. But like I said, you can pick up the gold in these barrels. There's some in this one here, and this one has all your steel and your woods and all that kind of thing. So your crafting tables, there's 2 crafting tables right here, which is one is weapons and shields, and then you're just gonna go right across here. There's a oven, and then in here is the armor and bow. So you could come here and you can craft your armor. Just pick whatever you want, craft it. But like when you craft your stuff, it disappears when somebody kills you and it falls on the ground. Your armor falls on the ground right now. Like eventually everybody's armor will do that. And then over here there's another barrel. See the extractor here? There's another barrel here with money in it, in case the other ones are spawned empty for you. But what I want to show you is the armor that I'm wearing right here is like a light armor. I'm a mage, full mage. I'm just basically a healer caster. And if you're wondering about the speed, everything is based on your stats. So if you run slow, it's because your stats slow, like very low. So you come here, whoops, and open it up, and here's that Tindremic armor that I'm wearing. So it's just right along the coast here at the dock. Too easy to get to, and then you can go back up through here. And then there's going to be some more. This is like the Kyrite. You know, the guy that we saw in there that had kind of like, it's like samurai armor almost. So you can wear that as well. And then over here is another just in case, because some of them might not be spawned for you, right? And then that's pretty much it for armors. Like you can check all the barrels, like whatever you want. Just gold, silver. Like I said, everything is free right now, so it's a really good time to get in, test your builds out, get up here, and learn how to spar and fight. Like these guys are using heavy weapons. Look at that. Like this game is absolutely stunning. Look at that. Anyways, there's multiple guilds up here, but the dominant guild right now that's kicking around here, probably with the most members, is called Legion, and they seem to be fairly good. I don't see them up here just killing people for fun or anything. So now, that being said, it is Mortal Online. They could all just turn around and kill you for fun, but I haven't seen it yet, and I've been up here for 3-4 days. They don't even bother me. So they may help you out. There is a bank and everything here too. I think you'd have to run through these buildings to find it, because I kind of forget where everything is. But just look at this. It's beautiful. Now the other thing is the mining. So there isn't a lot of herbs in this area because there's no forest or nothing. It's kind of like just mountainous. There is a snowy part, but it's more north. You know, there's very few trees. There are some water areas. But other than that, there's not a lot, but there's a lot of people sparring, and like I said, there's content in the Riser dungeon, which I've spent many days there already just fighting. You go there to collect these clave gifts right here. Okay, so when you're in there killing the risers, they give, every time you kill one, you get the final blow in it. It gives you 200 clave points, which then you take and you put into here to help your skills, right? So max intelligence, constitution, con, strength. This one here is probably going to be important. Intelligence. Like obviously my guy, I'm going to go full int, dex, and try to get as many hit points as I can, which I'm still in the process of fixing him. So I don't have much health. I got 90. But once, like he should be up around 100 when I'm done. I'll get him at full dex at 92 and drop his strength a bit. So I'll lock that out right now so it can't go down anymore. And that's about it. Gaul Kor, GK it's called. Like I said, this will be probably the most highly contested place on the map at some point, because guilds will want to run this town and decide who can come in and use the blast furnaces and who can't. So it'll be a very contested area at some point in time during the game. Guilds will try to set up here and just run the place, because if you control the armor in the game and the best weapons, well, you have a huge advantage if there's a server war, right? Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I'm going to be here all day, so if you see me, say hi.